Hey guys, Face Semester gets that Catholic.
What's going on?
First time in forever. Welcome back,
Yep.
and I have another rant I need to get off of my chest. Yeah, happy 4th of July. Mine wasn't so happy, unfortunately, but it was, yeah. I've had better 4th of Julys. This 4th of July didn't work out too good. It was alright, but some of it really was pretty poor, actually. So, hopefully, next 4th of July will be better. Um, And guys, I wasn't able to film the fireworks, unfortunately, this year. I apologize for that. Well. Anyways, let's go and get to the rant. The rant we're doing today. Oh boy. This has been a major problem. This has been really irritating. I hate this happening. Bidding wars on eBay. Bidding is already kind of a pain in the neck. Because you have to fight random people you don't even know to get something that you either need or you want miserably bad. Now this is not always the case, but this is a majority of the time the case. And sometimes you don't even, despite being kind of cheap, you don't even know if it's from a reputable. Sorry, I'm having a hard time pronouncing that word. Retailer or seller or whichever. Um, or just a retail seller, like a seller that's done business a long time that is very good at selling stuff and just gives you deals and stuff like that, um, and not the ones that just want to start bidding wars and start earning X amounts of money constantly, to swim in freaking money. I mean, I understand that basically is what bidding is for. I thank Amazon that they're not doing this. At least Amazon can see through this bull crap. Come on, guys. Bidding, honestly, in my opinion, is just freaking stupid.
Yep.
Why are we punished as consumers and have to? What if something's like expires in 10 days? You have to wait those 10 days, and that's just going to be awful. You're going to be pouring sweat. You're going to be like, ugh, what am I going to do now? I have 10 more days, or whichever amount of days, until the freaking thing ends, and you're just miserable, and you're just like, oh, what can I do? And I feel like I'm not going to win it, and just all this other anxiety just comes up. And it's really
Yep.
been getting on my nerves lately, therefore I'm making a rant about it. The eBay bidding system it's just basically the way to rip us off as consumers and make it more expensive and more difficult to afford for families and stuff. I mostly just buy it now on eBay. And I'm so thankful. If Amazon had bidding wars, it would be freaking chaos. We'd be paying
Uh,
out so much more money. It would be disastrous.
would.
We'd be giving money to all these generic random people. Not everybody's random and generic. There are some good sellers. I don't get it wrong. There are good sellers, but it just seems like a majority of them are just trying to make a buck. They're not really trying to get. Well, I mean, I understand that they're like, you deserve the best, so we're gonna. But still, there is a limit to the price, to the point where somebody's going like, hey, can't afford it. I'm sorry. So, and then bid, get it cheaper, but other people could bid you out of it, which really is freaking irritating. Especially when Amazon doesn't do this. Why, eBay? Why? Why do you let people earn more money off of it than the face value on it? I mean, I understand it is nice to a certain extent because you'll be able to, if you like really want it badly, you'll be able to raise it higher. I like that. Okay, I like that. But overall, it's not a good idea. I'm sorry. I wish everything was just a buy it now. I wish there was no bidding wars. It's just bidding wars. It's something that's horrible because it's all these random ass people you have no clue about, you don't know their name, you don't know anything about them at all, no character about them, you're bidding against. It's just, it feels like a slap in the face more than any help. Anyways, Zakatolic, spread what you need to say real quick.
Oh God, yeah, I just the eBay bidding system is just so screwed.
I think they go too far with it, honestly.
Yeah, they do. I mean, seriously.
It's just ridiculous, and it just seems like a slap in the face at the end. It just feels like, we didn't really even have to do all that crap, did we?
I know.
So it's like, son of a, we did that for nothing. And what if someone's doing chores and working their butt off to get a living here, and they want to bid on something cool, and some fucker outbids them out of nowhere, like 30, like say, let's 30 seconds left of something you really want, your favorite TV show on DVD. Let's say that. Like, let's say it's The Simpsons, okay? It's an X amount of dollars, and you've been working hard. It's $32 or whatever, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna purchase this. Guess what? Then somebody cuts right in line of you. You put in $36, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next person puts in $50 and then makes the bid offer more expensive by increasing it to $56. You put 53 by accident. There's only 10 seconds left, and then they won the bid. You got screwed. There went your $30. I mean, I understand that you do get refunded back and you'll be able to use that $30 on something else, but what if it's something like incredibly rare? Like, let's say, what if it's a very valuable item that there's like only one on eBay and it's a bid, and you're like, son of a... And if there's none on Amazon, then you are pretty much screwed, buddy. You're screwed. You ain't getting yourself a copy unless you look extra freaking hard. It seems like, why do things have to be that way? Why? I mean, it's just, again, to us consumers, it really just feels like a slap in the face. It feels like people are getting away with charging more, which I think is a bad idea, in my opinion. I know some of you guys are going to disagree with me on that, but at the same point, I have a right to have an opinion. So, yeah. I am spilling my thoughts because I believe it is important that you guys hear the way I think about it, and I know some of you guys are going to agree and disagree. That's cool. We all are different, so yeah, that's good. You know, because I don't really want everybody to be exact, because there's no point of having everybody exactly the same, because that's kind of stupid, don't you think? It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad not everybody's the same, honestly, because that would be boring. Our life would be boring. It'd just be like, everyone's the same, so what? I'm glad life isn't like that. Anyways, that's kind of not related. I apologize, but, you know, I want to just spill some examples right now to create a picture for you guys of what this really looks like. I mean, you see, back in the day, you used to be able to go to stores before eBay and Amazon existed. You wouldn't have to fight for other people to get it. Right? Why, through eBay, are people allowed to do that? And someone could cut in line to you and snatch it before you do, and you're just like... It just really... It literally F's up your whole day. It's just like... It's like a big storm that hits your inside, and you're like... I lost it! And I've actually had that experience a couple times, believe it or not. And, I was very pissed when I lost the bids. I was like...
Yep.
It made me go like, you know what? F you, eBay. For a little while, I was hating eBay, but I got back to it and I started not to hate it as much. And it's just, even though it's just freaking maddening. It's just like, no! Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Why did you do this to us? Because apparently they think we're that stupid. Well, we need to smarten up. Otherwise, we deserve what we get. That's just my opinion, though. If you disagree, alright. Not changing your opinion. You know, I'm not here to change your opinion. Absolutely not. You can hate my opinion as much as you want. But I do have a right to have an opinion. Because I'm a consumer. I've had plenty of experience. Well, I had enough of experience. I have enough experience on it. I've had like 4 or 5 years I've been using eBay. Maybe a little less. I mainly just use Amazon longer than I've used eBay. I use eBay more often, though, in terms of getting deals and stuff, but Amazon is cool, too. I mean, the only thing I don't like about Amazon is they don't have, like, most of them don't have separate pictures of what the actual thing looks like, so you don't know if it's a certain rarity or not unless they specify, which is kind of depressing. Because you don't know if you're going to be ripped off with a copy that's not rare or not. That's happened to me on more than one occasion, I tell you. Especially that one time that was most notably was on that Ben-Hur with 2 tape set with no print date. I got fooled. I was thinking I was getting the 1982 tape set of that one, but no. I got the MGM copy, which I already had, but I'm still going to keep it. That was disappointing, but you know what? I have a replacement copy, so yeah. Or I might give it to somebody. I don't know. I'll see what I'm going to do with it. I probably will just keep it, though. We'll see. Anyways, I just want to paint some pictures for you guys so you guys see just how I think about it and how I just think it's just the whole thing is just, it's kind of silly and dumb, but again, that's just my opinion. If you disagree, feel free, you know, I ain't stopping you.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna change my opinion. That's one opinion you ain't gonna change, mine. Or any other people's opinion on mine that agree with me or disagree with me, whichever. We can't change each other's opinions. I can't change your opinion, you can't change my opinion. Because that just doesn't exist here in life. Because no matter how hard you try, I ain't gonna feel the same way as you. Because I believe it is a slap in the face. I know you might think differently, but you know what? I believe it's a slap in the face to us consumers.
Yep.
Because I believe we should not be paying extra. I mean, I understand you're getting a great deal overall sometimes, some of the times, not a majority of the time. Some of the times you actually get a good deal. Okay. That's understandable. That's cool. Whatever. But if it's something like a lot of people enjoy, like let's say, hell, cash, spending money, whatever, currency, there's going to be like 12 bids that are just gonna screw your day up. If you were the first bidder and you kept getting outbidded left and right, and right center, and then all the way back over again, do you enjoy the feeling of that? May I ask you that? Do you enjoy getting ripped off? I'm sorry, I want to hear if you enjoy getting ripped off or not. I mean, it just, does that kind of seem like a rip-off now? I mean, they're getting away with charging insane amounts. Like, I've seen it go as high as, like, $135. And I was like, dude, are you serious? You are that rich? Oh, my God, what the... Why are you throwing all this money away at something that's not even face value, hardly, at all? It's just like, dude, calm down. Calm down. And then I saw somebody overbid that with even more. I was like, damn! I thought this wasn't a good deal. Why are we supporting this type of crap? Why are we supporting this type of crap? That just means they're getting away with screwing us over more and more and more. Where do we draw the line? That's my question to you guys. Where do we draw the line? There has to be a line drawn somewhere. This cannot continue on a daily basis. This is just starting to really get out of hand. This is crashing the economy, I believe, and this is just it's kind of scammy when you think about it. I actually am starting to believe this possibly could be the thing that's crashing one of the things that's crashing the economy. I mean, over prices and taxes. Like here in Colorado, it's like 2.9% tax here, while in other states such as New York, it's like 6%, somewhere in 6%. That's just awful. That's awful. And which 0% in Oregon, thank God. And we do. There are a lot of other ones. All 50 states have a percentage. I don't remember them all, but I remembered a few of them, like the ones I just mentioned. Florida was like, I think it was, I'm trying to recall it, I'm sorry. It was like, oh yeah, it was like 6%, just like New York. It was 6%, just like New York. I remember Florida, too. That is pretty dang bad, isn't it? They're getting screwed over there. Pretty soon, cheese is going to be up to like $5 over there, a block of cheese. Because I know I'm getting a little bit of a rant on overpricing again, but still, I can't help it. It's related, so why the hell not? It kind of creates a clearer picture. That's the only reason why I do it. I know it's not 100% the perfect thing I do. Trust me, I know that. I know I'm not always correct in that case. I'll agree. I'm not always correct, but I'm saying most of the time I get you at least get the idea of what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that I don't want anybody to be screwed over. Bidding is kind of a waste of time, kind of a waste of money. It's just throwing your money away, and for something you're not even possibly you may not even be able to get. And you'll be able to look at it and you'll be like, oh, I want this so badly, I need it. But then it's a bid. It's like, what if it was a buy it now? Do you want to know what's scary though? If it was a buy it now, that person would have bought it already, and it would not have even showed there unless some other guy had it. And it's just, I guess this is kind of a mixed bag, but still, it's just kind of a ripoff, don't you think? It's a way with getting away. Selling it for higher prices. Go ahead and add more, Zach. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I have a Skype guest for a Facebook Messenger guest for a reason, so I might as well use you. What's up?
Let's see here. Trying to think of what else is. The whole bidding system is just messed up. They really need eBay really needs to do something to improve their.
I think a good majority of the bids should have been buy it. Well, you know what? Let's compromise. How about we make it buy it now? Maybe like $2 or $3 more. Anything beyond that is just retarded. Pardon that, but it really just is. It's dumb as hell. It's awful. It's just downright stupid. It's absolutely disappointing your customer. That's what it is. It's a slap in the face to the consumer, basically.
Yep.
If it's more... Okay, I'll say if it's more than $5 over. I'll be a little bit more understanding. $5. Okay. Anything beyond $5 extra for buy it now... They're just trying to cash in on you. They really are. They're trying to... They want you to keep throwing money at them. It's just like, dude, the sky... I mean, I understand the sky is the limit, but... Look. Dude. It's just... Don't you think this is kind of a scam? Kind of slimy? This is just... I don't know. It's just... Bidding just doesn't seem like something I like to do, because I don't want to keep bidding towards things and having them bounce back because somebody else that I don't even know it lives in probably... It could be the same state. I mean, it could be a different state. It could be a different country for all the hell I know. that bids on it instead, and you're just like, huh? Because you don't know this person. He's just a little nobody. His name is just faded in your mind. You do not know anything about him. You know, it's faded. It's not there. It's information that has not been acquired or learned about yet. Hasn't been acknowledged. Need to try to act more professional here, but yeah, you get the idea. I personally get tired of having to always bid on things because it really is just, it's a slap in the face to us. I mean, I understand they get away with doing it cheaper too, but then when people start bidding on it, it like sometimes the price could even double and triple. It's just horrible. It's just like, oh man, for a piece of paper, for example, with money, $150 for a piece of paper? What? It's just bloody hell. How greedy are we people? I mean, we kind of deserve what we got. If this keeps on happening, we kind of deserve what we get because we're not saying anything. We're letting people abuse their power. Which I believe is unfair, but I know some people are going to disagree with me. That's fine. I'm not going to change their opinion, but I do disagree with them, but I'm not going to change their opinion. Because, you know, that's impossible. Basically. People are set the ways they are. Unless themselves change it. Nobody can change it except for you. You're the only person that can make a difference. You could either make a difference or you could make it worse for the rest of us. Your choice. I'm not going to be judgmental about it. I don't judge people over things like that. I do not judge people over race, sex, or anything like that. I could give a crap less. I really could care less. I do not care about those things. It is absolutely your business. I do not care. I don't want to know. I don't care. You know? Not in a rude way. I don't want to know, you know? It's your business. I don't want you to give unnecessary information out. Because it's not relevant and it's something that you really should just keep to yourself. Unless there are certain ways that is alright too. You know, like in certain occasions it's fine, but you know, just in most situations you don't have to give it out, you know? Unless curiosity, I guess, then I feel comfortable with it. That's cool. You can do it if you want, but it's something that, you know, you kind of should keep private unless you don't want to, then. Alright, sky's the limit. Can't change you. Anyway, I know I've been kind of rambling, but, you know, that's kind of how my rants go, unfortunately. I kind of just am a rambler sometimes, but, you know, this is just something that really has just gotten out of hand. I've just decided to put my foot down and say, you know what, let's stop being greedy. Can we please just... What about the old days when we were actually sweet to one another and gave each other deals? Can we do that, please? Does everybody have to be so greedy now?
Yep.
God dang. I mean, it's just, it's horrible. It really is. It's something that hurts us consumers. It hurts us consumers because they make this thing acceptable. They make this normal, which is horrible. When you want a good deal, it's horrible. You have to battle people, and you're always afraid that you're afraid and just praying to Jesus that you'll get a deal on that thing or you're screwed. Out of luck. Good luck getting back on that one. Basically. Good luck getting back on track to get that item. If it's very special and you don't even know if it's going to be coming back. That's going to be horrible. Absolutely horrible. That's going to be miserable. You're going to be crying up a storm and freaking angry. Anyway, I said a majority of what I have to say. You have anything else to mention, Zach? I think we're about done.
Yeah.
So nothing else?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, we'll end it here. Been a good 25-minute rant. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for supporting me. That's amazing. I love it when you guys support me. I'm not letting the spammers get me down. I'm still gonna do my normal routines. I'm gonna do my best. You know, I'm just trying to be as good of a person as I can. I'm trying to be as professional as I can, and just, you know, I'm trying to fix it, like fix, you know, I'm trying to make myself, you know, I'm trying to, I want you guys to have a positive experience with myself, you know, with me. So I tried everything I can to make it positive, a positive environment. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Have a good night, y'all. Hope you had a great 4th of July.